Black men in New York, they're very questionable. Once a black woman gets to the point where they date a white man, it's because she's had it up to here with black men.
I can agree.
So what you mean they questionable though? Then?
Cheaters, I guess because
Bobby don't
of
cheat?
how these...
Billy and Bobby don't cheat?
Billy and Bobby got a bag. I'd rather cry in a Rolls Royce. I don't give a damn. It is what it is.
Rich, then you guys will accept.
To an extent.
But it makes it better. We talking about money, right? So she's dated rich black men. And what do rich black men do?
Y'all just said if the white man did it, it was okay.
Because he white, who give a damn?
It's about the
That's
quality
the
of man.
Okay, so for the black female, she holds a different standard for the black male versus men of other races, especially when it's the white male, but just generally men of other races, but it becomes a bit more extreme, the level of contrast between the standard that they hold for a black male versus the standard that they hold for a white male. Right, there's differences with everything in between, but with those two that contrast, there's a total opposite, almost a total opposite. So she will accept certain things from the Caucasian that she would never tolerate, or generally just would not tolerate from the black male, and that goes into all areas of conduct, whether it be cheating, swag, looks, height, money, whatever the case may be. They have a general standard for the black male. They have none. They almost have none for the Caucasian male. The only qualifying factor that he needs is just that he's white. I saw a video, okay, this is on Only Logical's YouTube channel, and he shows a lot of this type of stuff. Like he goes all the way in. But there's one scenario where it was a young black chick, like in her 20s. She must have been like in her mid-20s or some shit like that. And she was in a relationship with a white guy who was like in his 60s or 70s. This motherfucker didn't work a job. He didn't do a damn thing. She was working 3 different jobs to take care of this old, decrepit, broke, unattractive Caucasian male. Why do you think she was doing that? Right? Was he just that good of a man? Okay, there are black men who are, young, so-called allegedly attractive, or trying to do something for themselves. They don't get that kind of pass. That is a pass that they afford to a Caucasian male, right? And the reason why this is something that should be mentioned, one is just to understand the psychological profile of the women of your race and how you're supposed to deal with them. But then two, the black female tends to put that, she creates the narrative that makes it seem as if black men are generally this way. Like where we're just so thirsty over women of other races and white women especially. Like our level of thirst is extreme, right? But when you really dissect it all and you're looking at them, it becomes more clear. Wait a minute, bitch. This is actually you. You're projecting your mentality onto us. You're projecting your philosophy and your mentality onto us, right? So you will see the black female be in a relationship with a Caucasian male that you already know she wouldn't even touch that guy. You could make him the same exact person, just boom, snap your fingers and make him black. All the other things, the features and shit are the same. His money, height, personality, morals, values, communication, swag, gang. You can make all that stuff the same. she wouldn't really, deal with the guy. Let's say if he was a black guy, she wouldn't really fuck with him the same way or at all. Right? They totally nerf their standards and requirements when they're dating outside of their race. So even when if they're dating the degenerate black man, it's like, okay, you have to be degenerate to some degree. You got to be a thug or a criminal with some kind of swag, a big dick, or you see what I mean? It has to be something there. When they date outside of their race, it's just, hey, it's like church. Come as you are. Back in the day, the black church in America, was the way that they would deal with the church members, it was like, come as you are. That's how they look at the Caucasian male. Men of other races in general, but the Caucasian male especially. Their mentality is, hey, if you are crippled, if you're old, if you broke, if you're 5 feet tall, you got a little baby dick, if you're a combination of these things, if you got killer tendencies, if you're a combination of any of these things or all of these things, just come as you are. With the so-called black male, there's some level of boundaries in regards to there's usually a high level of boundaries or certain strict boundaries in regards to who they would or would not fuck with. Right? But that's the conditions of the battle for the so-called black man in America. And that's a part of the reason why a lot of dudes, they go out and decide, okay, I'm just gonna get with women of other races or other ethnic groups. Because this shit right here is like, wait a minute, what is it? Why is it that you got so many guys in your community that are constructive men that you don't want or value, and you meet them and you start to pick them apart for whatever flaws, whatever things that you don't like about them, and you make your decision based upon that man. You make your decision in regards to how you're going to deal with him. But that same broad of me, some little thugged out, slouching ass nigga that ain't got nothing going for himself, and it's like, okay, he can get the pussy. These are your women. This is what you got to pick from in the modern world, black man, right? So keep your head on the swivel. Pay attention to what's going on out here. Pay attention to that black woman. If this is their thing where they only date them, like for myself, I'm not really interested that much in messing around outside of my race. So, you have to pay attention to how you're bobbing and weaving around in the dating market with the black female because of shit like that. But that'll be it for this video. Peace.
On lots of dates, but give or take it's way more complicated. Maybe they just think they famous or something lame but way related, like the folks they most